and I just want to get back on some I want to get on some boring stuff before I get hype again with the drama stuff because I want to the pond is full of people that we don't know, and I want to get rid of the people that we don't know in our pond. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, how was Thanksgiving for you?
It was good. My family got to meet my new boyfriend. So that
Oh,
was exciting.
amazing, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And does he bring a smile to your day? Is he the joy there?
Yes, he does.
Okay, and I have to ask. I'm being nosy. If you heard me yesterday, I'm not like trying to. I ain't got no information. I'm just being nosy and a little bit funny at the same time. So please do not take it as I'm trying to get on to you. Please don't take it like, oh, Pastor just being mean. Please, I ain't, I'm this. There's a little nosy part of me that is being nosy. You
No
understand?
worries.
Okay. So did you meet him on TikTok or in real life?
Actually, I met him on Facebook in a singles group for 50 plus
Girl, what?
because I just turned 50. So yeah, I met him there, and
I'm
um,
sip my
we
coffee.
we've been dating for a little over a month, almost 2 months.
Okay, okay. Yes, this is Dizzy. Former
This is
name Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Yeah, yes. So 50 plus?
Yep, I just turned 50 in September when this whole shit started.
Okay, so this isn't for you, this is for me. The person with the color of the sky
Yep.
profiles a certain type of woman
Yep.
of a certain age. Uh definitely getting definitely profiling a certain group of women.
Mm-hmm.
Um Let me that was just a side note. Not even coming back to that, just keeping that for me. Because it's a certain type of woman. Um, your guy. Let's go back to your guy for a few.
Yeah.
You and him, y'all's families. He since it was Facebook, pretty much y'all can see each other's families and stuff like that.
Yep. He just met mine for the first time yesterday.
Okay, okay, and he booing you up.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's more like me. He's like laid back, very quiet. So
Okay,
yeah, he
I like it.
doesn't live close. That's the problem.
Hey, girl, don't let nobody tell you that you can't make long distance work. Don't you better not, girl. It's the age. You can make it work. You
Oh
can make
yeah.
y'all can make it work.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
said
y'all can make it work.
that's what he said.
Oh, so you know,
He said he's gonna make this work. Yep. Exactly what he
y'all can make
said.
it work. Exactly. You better not be out here talking some distance, nothing around here. We can make this work in today's age. We ain't in letter. People, girl, did you know back in 17, was it 1867, folks was writing letters? Just a couple of couples out there just writing letters to each other for
Yep.
about 15 years.
Yep.
Girl, they better stop playing.
I
These
did
instant
it.
gratification kids.
I did it with my daughter's father because he went into the army. And so I would write him
Mhm.
every day in basic and AIT. And then he moved to Germany, and then I eventually joined him after we got married. So yeah, we did the
Do you
long
know?
distance thing.
Do you know? All right, let me get to the tough part. This is the
Okay.
tough part.
All
This
right.
is tough part for me. I know you already, I don't know. It's tough for me because it's this. Let me just explain why so you understand. It's tough for me
Mm-hmm.
because there's this hard line with people where um, a lot of people try to bring lies into actual letting people speak their truth and facts.
Yep.
And I personally am trying not to be involved, but at this point, I'm all the way in it.
Yep.
And I know the facts and I never told the facts. So you're part of the facts.
Yep.
I never said anyone was lying, even though I know what happens when someone goes to rehab.
Yep.
I know what it's like, what's supposed to happen. So when all the lies were being uncovered, I ain't say nothing. I just like, if you know, you know. Like it's not my job to make somebody turn against somebody if if nobody's coming forward to say the truth.
Yep.
But we here now.
Yep.
So let's talk about first, how did you meet the personality named Blue? What was your first, like, where did you see him? How did you come across him? How did this come about?
Through Mallory. Because I was following
No,
her.
no.
Sorry. My bad.
So this not my fault. No, you good.
Okay.
You good. No, she good. She good. She good. She good. So this
Sorry.
not my fault. This is not my fault, correct?
No, it's not your fault.
Okay. Okay. I didn't Gee, thank you. This ain't me. I didn't do this introduction. Shit. I didn't put him on no pedestal. Shoot. Am I serious right now? What do you mean? I'm collecting dots. Whew. Jesus. So before it went left with them two,
Yep.
I'm assuming that on her platform, they were put up on a pedestal.
I just knew them as a mod. I don't think there was like a pedestal when I first was following Mallory. I think it was just the equal mod.
So let me be devil's advocate. Let me do something for you. Okay. Let me look at one of Amber. Amber's a mod. In here. The assumption would be that since it's pastor's mod, then they okay people, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. And if Amber turned out not to be okay people, what do you expect out of me? Do you expect me to apologize? Or do you expect me to just kind of like throw you to the side?
Expect you as a creator to apologize for your mod and, say this is not what I agree with and probably get rid of that mod. That's how I feel.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely, number one, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna mod them if I find out. I probably wouldn't kick them to the side because I still, just neutral. But definitely will wholeheartedly apologize and mod them. If they get found out that they were not at rehab, but let's go there.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
So what happened was, should I start where the whole loyalty thing came in? And
girl, go ahead, connect these dots. Girl,
okay.
You got the age. You got it, please.
Yeah, definitely. So I became loyalty when I started following Kai because Kai was helping Blue with the whole Dalton situation. Actually, it was Mallory first. Let me clarify that. Blue had a fallout with M. Kai stepped in to try to do awareness on M because M was bullying B. So that's how I met Amber.
You can say Blue. You can say Kai. We all know who M is.
Okay. All right. Cool beans. So since I was following Kai with the whole Blue drama with the M, I started talking to Amber, OG boss lady. And so then I started following her. I started going in her lives and whatnot. And I said, oh, can I be part of loyalty? Because I know who you are. I know what you stand for, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, because we've talked and whatever. And so fast forward maybe a few months, Blue and Dalton went back and forth with the bullying, the doxing and whatnot and so forth. And I had to actually step away for it for a little bit because that was just overwhelming. And I modded for Brittany. First idiot in my life. Never again.
You gotta help me out.
Brittany was the one that Blue and Dalton were accusing of. They made a whole awareness on her because she was making up lies. And that was in the summer.
Oh, child, this is so many connections. Okay.
I'm telling you, this is a fucking mess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as Blue and Dalton were doing a live on Brittany, I talked to Blue. We were cool. We talked everything out, so I became his mod again. I was a mod before and then after. And then the whole Dalton thing started up again and whatnot and so forth. This a few months later, like July, August, I think, Blue got word of that somebody was following them around town. They went to their job. Then that one lady, Sioux City, was starting stuff, I guess, because she had friends on the police force, and Blue couldn't go to the police force because she had friends and family on it. So nothing was going anywhere. Yep.
I just want to say to Tina Sue, this isn't your moment. This is Lollipop's story. This is Dizzy's story. We're not trying to have no intermissions or go left. I want everybody to hear what happened. I don't want to go left. I'm not trying to start no drama. There's going to be a no right now. Let her get her story out. Then boxes will be open to anybody, please. Thank you. Please continue. I'm sorry, I just had to put that in there for anybody requesting the box right now. It's a no-go. I know your full story needs to be out.
Okay.
Please continue.
And then Blue contacted OG because of the death threats and everything that they were feeling in their town. And then something about October, I think it was October 16th, they were supposed to pass. That was their unaliving day. So they called OG, and OG, I don't remember if she filled me in or how I found out or if it was Blue. I don't remember that part. But OG went to the
Hold up. I'm sorry. Hold up. So you didn't know, you didn't know about OG and the back contacting, and you didn't know about Blue and these fake threat. You didn't know about two people's intermingling, is what I just heard.
No, I didn't. If they contacted each other before that, I didn't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they talk, and then they reach out to they pull people in that they're gonna reach out from. Oh, this is nasty, boy. This is nasty work. I mean, they smart. This is nasty work, but they smart. Please, good. You didn't know that the beforehand talking with the stories are intermingled.
If they talked before that, maybe in lives or whatever, but I didn't know if they were talking like on the phone, behind everything.
They was in chat together.
I think OG came to Blue's chat occasionally, or Blue went to her chat because they were also talking to Kai too.
On the back end. They was in a chat, they was in a Discord together on the back end.
I didn't know anything about Discord. All I know is the loyalty family chat that was on Facebook Messenger. I don't know any other chat. Nothing.
There's 3 tiers. There's 3 tiers to the loyalty chat. So the bottom tier is the one that you were in, the one I was trying to explain. It's the tier that they pull from. The people that don't know. Then you have second tier of people that are getting money, and then you have top tier of loyalty members. It is laundering at its finest.
I was on the bottom, like scum.
Yes,
that's where
you wasn't scum. You were.
Well, that's how I feel.
No, you were the person they knew had money that didn't know anything that was going on, so you get pulled from. You're once they use up one person, they start pulling from the other people. Mm-hmm. I truly believe they have a running list of people that have either said, "Hey, I'll help at this" or something, and then they go back to those people to go pull based on the story, based on the connection. It's wild, girl.
Yeah, I didn't know about all that. I didn't know about behind the scenes chats, nothing. I didn't know nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. And so, I get it. I'm just making sure.
So I think I was told it was Blue that needed the help, but I couldn't say anything. So OG brought it to the family chat saying she needed $470 for her friend to pull them out of a situation where their safety was in threat. Does that make sense? So, so people were gathering their money and stuff like that to get that bus ticket. Now, OG did let me know. She asked me if Blue could stay with me. I said, yeah, I got my own house.
Whoa! So the whole time, girl, the whole time that everybody that they is out here telling this lie that they in rehab, Amber knew they wasn't?
Yeah, Amber and I think it was Blue's old roommate got together to make a plan saying Blue was going out to California, I think, for 60 to 90 days to get help. Blue,
We know.
it was a lie. The original thing was, I said I could stay here. My ex-boyfriend freaked the fuck out. Yelled at OG. They got into a fight on video chat.
Dizzy, hold up. You was in loyalty and she told you directly?
Yeah, she filled me in what was going on, but I couldn't say what happened to Blue. I had to be quiet. I had to zip my lip because I know who the bus ticket was going to.
Yeah.
And since my boyfriend, my ex, he's out of my life, except for he pays kitty support. They got into a fight. My boyfriend's like, no, I'm not staying here with a gay guy. I was like, no, hold up. That's not my beliefs. Nope. I have friends that are trans, bi, all that. Nope. And so because of that, OG said Blue can stay with them. So the original ticket was to go from Sioux City, Iowa, where Blue was from, up to Michigan, where OG lives. OG put in chat, Dizzy 911, I need to talk to you. I was like, what's going on? And she's like, Blue can't stay with me. I was like, dilemma. Do I let Blue stay or do I let my boyfriend go? Well, now ex. But I've been unhappy in my relationship. Last year, before I got my knee surgeries and everything, I was
Dizzy,
not happy.
that's too much. That's too much. Dizzy, that's too much. I ain't gonna let you. This OPSEC, that's a motherfucker. I ain't gonna let you expose your relationship with nobody. Okay. That's between you, God, and whoever. I'm not. I know there's some ladies who is drooling right now to get into about your past and your ex. Ain't none of their business. We're gonna get to the facts and that's all.
And so I chose Blue because I thought Blue was a friend. I really cared for Blue. We would talk, on a Facebook not Messenger, Discord. He called me on Discord. We'd have movie nights with everybody in Blue's Discord, not OG's, but Blue's as a mod for Blue. And so I'm like, oh, Blue's cool, thought he was a friend. Thought they were friends, sorry. So kicked the boyfriend out. Blue came here. Blue came here from, I believe it was Nashville, because they made it through, I think it was St. Louis, Missouri, down to Nashville. They may have had a Chicago stop, I don't remember, or Milwaukee, or I don't remember. But I think it was Nashville where OG said, Blue cannot stay with me. And so I made that decision. So OG had to pay the difference of the ticket to get them from Nashville to where I'm at in Minnesota.
What was it like having this individual in your house? Is it the same thing that everybody else has said, like not humble, not grateful, very picky and demanding?
Blue is very kind, because Blue actually, they did clean up the storage room, the second bedroom I have, put stuff downstairs for me because I am not able to go in my basement because there's no handrail. And so whatever mess my boyfriend left with like storage, Blue cleaned it up for me. And I was very grateful for that. The only thing about Blue was they stayed in their room. There was a couple times we'd be in the kitchen or the living room, but most of the time they were in the bedroom. And then they would tell me, oh, I'm live or whatever. or I'm going to this
Really?
person. Yeah.
Who? I mean, you do chores?
Yes, but I'm still recovering from knee replacements.
I mean, like, I ain't talking about that, but like, I'm assuming that you have had children at some point or had people live with you.
This house that I'm living in was my uncle's mom's house. So the only time my child would stay with me over the years, I've been in this house since 2002. Was summers, but now my daughter is full grown. She's 29 and lives in California, and then she's my only one. I don't have any more.
But staying in a room all day is just, I don't know, it's not acceptable for an adult, just who isn't 18, who's above the age of 21. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, I would expect somebody who, I mean, did you get any bill money? I'm just trying to get this, like, the things did you get any money for bills or anything? Like,
Yes.
you did?
Um,
Okay.
I made agreement with my uncle before he passed how much I would pay, and it's stuck.
Hold
And
on.
we split the
Hold on. I
rent.
gotta stop somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stop somebody. I gotta stop somebody, Dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, don't be trying to come over here jumping this box. You done made a whole post threatening a whole nother woman. Talking about go do that damn interview that you said you was gonna do. Don't be requesting my box. Go do the damn interview that you said you was gonna do on code. This is a pattern. You got patterns of women that you done stayed with. Uh-uh. You go tell whatever you gonna tell on somebody. But let me tell you this. Let me go ahead and throw hair junkie in here. Child girl to every girl in the chat, and y'all done heard them ladies say that hair junkie got them photos first. Bougie sent them photos to Blue. Just to get that out of the way. First, way before hair junkie. Uh Throw that out there. Yeah, hair, you didn't know that? Bougie gave it to him first. Gave that information to him first. Yeah. I don't like kicking folks out. I don't like kicking folks up out of here. I sure don't like blocking folks. Just won't like blocking nobody. I be messy on my own with the information that I done saved up in my head. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Go ahead, Dizzy. I had to go ahead and stop that. Nobody ain't gonna be stopping you from talking and switching nothing up.
Okay,
Why
so
he leaves? Why he leave so soon?
why did Blue leave? I don't know. That day it was October 26th. I went to a local Halloween parade. It's pretty big in my area, and I went with my family. Thought everything was cool, and Blue was supposed to be at work. I came back, and Blue's like, I have to leave. I can't tell you where I'm going, but I have to leave. I was like, what happened? Because, everything was cool. We did split my rent because, it's family house. I still have to pay bills and stuff, the electricity, the heat, whatever. We split it down the middle. I would pay it up front, and then Blue would pay me back. Pay his half, their half. Which that's what you do. When you rent, you have to help the other person out because you have residency there. You have mail coming there. That's your residence. And so I got home and Blue was already packed. And that's when Tina came and got them and left that night. So I met Tina in my driveway after coming back for my family at the parade.
Queen, hold on. I don't want to clarify yet. Let me get this Dizzy thing over these questions. Hold on. Wait. I will clarify. Lord, jeez, I'll clarify. Please, give me a second. Give me a few. Let me get this out of the way. Gotta stir that pot. But so Dizzy, what are you still part of loyalty? Because they
Nope.
they throwing out insinuations saying that you got money out that pot, out the piggy pot when it comes to Amber. And they wanted me to clarify about these photos. The photos that Hair Junkie had up a while ago, and then Bougie them tried to blame it on Hair Junkie, but Bougie had already passed that same message to Blue, and he already knew what them sites was way before Hair Junkie. Before they got Hair Junkie to do they dirty work, they meddling. So they ain't get him to do it. So Hair Junkie did it. Yeah, the meat photos. The meat.
I don't even know about those photos. I don't want to know.
Don't even worry about it, girl. Don't even worry about it. Ooh, don't even worry about it. Been out there. Yeah, it wasn't him. Why they over there? I just wanted to make sure that we know that Bougie them is the culprits behind that. They just try to get folks in medals. Dizzy, I think you have said what you needed to say. I think it's very true that if I fit a profile, that it's a certain type of woman that Blue goes after. I don't know anything about what he's talking about, but I am open if you feel comfortable.
Yep.
To have. Yeah, no, I'm saying if you're comfortable, whatever these question is that Blue is going wild about in the comments, talking about just going wild. I mean, it's just telling.
Nope, that's fine. I can answer any question. That's fine. I'm open. I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie. What is there to lie about?
I just want to say really quickly, Blue, if you have Medicaid and things, please use that and please start going back to therapy. This is getting old. You screaming in the comments is getting old.
Because the truth is not being spoken. Ask her about
finish. I'm not your bitch. You're not going to sit here and talk over me. Let me finish.
The fucking money that she was taking from OG and saying that I wasn't giving her money the entire time.
Bro. You're almost 30 years old. Let a woman
he stayed with her. Why he doing that? He stayed with her. She didn't stay with him. This is wild.
This shit is getting fucking old. If I'm 23 years old and I can act more mature than you and I can sit here and have a civil conversation and want the best for you, then stop. I am trying to help you. I am sick and fucking tired of you seeing you fucking make a fool out of yourself and ruining your fucking credibility and anything that anybody has fucking believed in you before. This is getting fucking insane, okay? Stop it. Sorry, Pastor. I'm just fucking fed up.
You okay? You okay? You okay? You is okay.
So is anybody gonna talk or?
Girl, Catalina, let him go first. Let they and them go first. Hold on, Catalina.
Hey, Caitlin, how are you? Also, I'm asking, Dizzy, the money that she received, because I got a call from OG stating that I wasn't giving her money the entire time that I was staying there. She says that I was in my room most of the time, right?
Yep.
I was in my room after I went to fucking work every single fucking day.
Yep.
But you're gonna say, but you sat here and told OG I was never giving you money, and then you took money from OG while I was paying for groceries and paying for rent.
Yep, I did before you came.
You can't hold up, Dizzy. He can't do. I'm gonna stick to the facts. He can't do that. He went back to the piggy bank. Made OG a mod and stuff. He can't be in the piggy bank. They got a whole new system set up to throw people under the bus. He back in the piggy bank. I'm just saying, Dizzy, he back in the piggy bank.
I'm gonna say this. The only money OG gave me is because it was for Ubers, because she know once I broke up with my boyfriend, he took the car that he bought for me back. What I did with that money was I got a ride to the grocery store. I had Blue write down stuff that Blue wanted to eat because I don't really eat. But it wasn't fair for Blue to come in my house and not have groceries. So that's what I used it on. And I paid OG back yesterday and blocked her on Cash App. So she got her money.
So the piggy bank, you paid back a whole damn scamming group. You
and I blocked
Girl,
her,
you
so
put
I
money
didn't have
back
to
in the
deal with
pot.
her anymore. Because I thought I was
You
doing
put-
an innocent thing and helping out a friend. That's what I thought I was doing.
But to sit here also to
Put
say
money
that
back.
I used Dizzy, I wasn't even supposed to go to Dizzy's house.
We're not supposed to come here.
That was
The
never
original
the plan.
was you to go to OG.
Yes, that was the plan. With everything I was going through, it was supposed to be OG. I would have never left my home if I was not going to OG's house. She changed my ticket to go to Dizzy, so it's been a fucking domino effect ever since I went to Dizzy's.
You've been living a lavish life. You've been traveling. You've been living a lavish traveler's life. I don't think it really mattered where you went. You've been traveling. Do it really matter? Because you had a job. Let me just be honest with him. You had a job. Why would you leave this job at Dizzy House and just go to the next place?
It did take him a couple weeks. It wasn't a 24, 48 hour
And the
thing
thing
for a
was,
job.
Dizzy, remember the restraining order.
Hold on. I'm asking him a question. He gonna be up here. He might as well answer my question.
Well, the
You was holding
restraining
down a stage.
the restraining order.
Whoa,
The restraining
whoa,
order.
whoa,
You listen, please. Please, just listen.
Pastor ain't up here talking about no restraining order. I'm sticking to common sense. Who leaves a stable job and area to go to the next state and place and nobody ain't coming for you? Can you answer that?
Nobody can get you.
Here you go.
Yes.
I felt, with my information being doxed, that I was in danger.
Oh, I know. Hold up.
You
Hold
just
the
can't
hell
answer
up.
the question.
Hold up. You're going to be quiet. You're going to be quiet up here. You lied to folks and said that you were at rehab. Let's stick to the facts. You was at Dizzy House. Nobody didn't know this information until probably yesterday.
That's funny because I told Queen of all trades.
What doxing happened when everybody thought you was at rehab?
I told Queen of Trades. I've told multiple people. I went on my platform and I talked about it.
Hold up. Let's just make sure I heard what I heard correctly. Either we know more, or you lying on Queen of all trades or something. But they over here talking something. They told Queen of all trades their information. I just gotta, sift this out. But everybody thought you was at rehab. Not, she can speak for herself.
So if we're gonna bring me up, then I'll just say what I know. At the time when everyone was concerned that Blue was going to rehab or the whatever, I interpreted it as a rehab or mental facility. I did not know that that was not true at the time. I only found out just recently, about maybe a week and a half. I'll even give Blue more credit, 2 weeks ago, that they admitted to me that they actually did not go to a facility and that they were protecting their family and location at the time. At that point, I just sat on it. There's nothing I can do. Like, if that was your choice, or you said your life was in danger and that was the best choice, then that was your choice. Do I agree with it? No, because I was worried at the time when it was actively being said that they were in some sort of facility. Blue, at this point, I think you should spill it all. If you want, at this point, there's questions that I have that I don't know if at this point, since it's public, should I ask if it's the truth or not? Maybe. I have a lot of questions about it. They told me other crazy things that I wasn't sure how to take, about who they were staying with. I don't know if that's true. I'm afraid to say something because if it was true, then it could be highly dangerous for said people. But they definitely told me that they were staying with a high profile family in Texas. And I don't know how to take that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if this person that you stayed with maybe lied to you. But like, you might as well tell, Blue. I mean, you want to put it out there and be truthful. You might as well tell them where you thought you stayed or who you thought you stayed with in Texas.
I don't know, that part in Texas thing is like good to put out on the internet, Queen.
Yeah,
'cause
but
I
is it
told you.
true? Yes or no?
Yes.
Like when you stayed with this said person, you saw photos of this high profile person in the house.
No, I did not.
So then how do you know?
Right.
At the end of the day, like I mean, I'm kind of flabbergasted as to why I'm being dragged into you telling me. I don't know what the difference is. At the end of the day, you admitted to everybody online that you did not tell the truth about where you were. But saying that you stayed with a high profile gangster of our time.
Can we not talk about that, please?
Well, that's what I'm asking. It's not
No.
like that's what's
Oh,
killing
hell
me.
no,
Like,
you don't get to tell somebody something on the back end and then be like, let's not talk about that. I wish one of my kids would run around here telling their friends something and then they get in front of me and say, Mr. Clay, such and such said, and then, what the hell is my kid out here lying? I said my kid up. Hell no. Oh no, you don't get to come on the internet, say one thing, and then lie to folks' face. No. Truth is truth. That's why you here.
The thing is that if you're no longer staying with said family, why would you be in danger, I guess? And you just said that you never saw proof in the house that this said high profile person even existed in that house at all, ever. So was it true or not?
I said it was true.
Then who is it? You in the cartel? Are you in the cartel? You a mule?
No, Blue would not be
is he a mule?
the person who housed him. They're accusing them of being a part of knowing that kind of connection.
I'm not accusing. I was told, and I told you that in private, and now you brought it to the internet.
Lord Jesus, you done told so many people stuff in private, and then it wasn't true. You told the people that you was in the rehab in confidence in private. They believed it. Come on with this BS, yo.
You would not survive with no gangster or no family of no gangster. Please trust me. As somebody that had to sell rugs at the age of 12 to feed themselves, baby, you wouldn't even survive that. Okay? You ain't gonna be around no gangsters. You ain't no.
I'm just
sorry.
saying, at the end of the
That's
day,
life.
like, if we're gonna pull me into it, and you want to tell the whole truth and be completely transparent with everyone and tell everyone like it is, I do feel like that is an important part of the puzzle, to let people know what your situation was or how intense it was. And I do have questions, because a lot of this stuff now, I don't know what's true, what's not, what was exaggerated, what was sympathy, what was victim stories to me to make me feel some type of way. And like, at the end of the day, yes, I've never gotten in a box and went hard for you, but I've also on the back end gave you some grace and some understanding that this could put, like, I don't want to judge nobody and what they could be going through. But like, you want to speak the truth, Blue, then speak it all at this point. Speak it all.
I don't even know what to speak about. You're asking about something that I don't feel comfortable talking about, and I told you on the back end.
You done told a lot of folks the stuff on the back end. I mean, I'm so confused on why. First off, you kind of invited yourself into somebody else's interview to distract and deflect these folks, and then let somebody just tell their truth. Another person that you not stayed with that fits the bill of profiling certain women and telling them stuff. Hush, hush! Don't you say nothing, girl. Don't you say nothing. But
I'm not saying Dizzy can't, but we're gonna tell the fucking truth.
Hold the hell up! Let me get these folks' mind a twirling.
Can I give it 1 second and so I can pop down? Okay, to the TikTok swindler.
Doctor? Megan, you the doctor. I'm saying you doctor. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Let Megan, please go ahead.
I'm actually not even going on the medical side right now. I'm actually going to go on the if he in fact was. So to the TikTok swindler, what I'm going to say is that if God forbid you really were in a cartel safe house, you better go back to your little police buddies, go back to the FBI, and you better get your ass into witness protection. Because guess what? You've now been in a house, and if that's real, boy, off the app, go get a new life with FBI. Go call your police people back and go get it done.
What are you playing with, folks?
Melody, speak.
Yes, Catalina, am I saying that right, or Caitlin?
It's Caitlin. It's okay though.
Go ahead, Caitlin. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let Caitlin, Melanie, Melanie, let Caitlin speak. Let Caitlin speak.
I just came up here because I don't appreciate like this at all. Like it really hurts. It really does. And he probably well, they don't see that it hurts us, but like we've grown so close to you in the past year. And to hear you go against like females that have helped you so much, it really hurts so bad because I feel like you've been holding out because you don't tell us, you don't I don't know, it's making me very anxious, but it's just hard because I had to tell Pastor that you were at Dizzy's house instead of going to rehab. And then you text girls that we fuck with you, bro. Like, genuinely, we fucked with you. And you told us to lie for you, bro. Like, that shit fucks with my mind so bad because I wouldn't even lie for my mom. I wouldn't lie for my dad. Like, I'm not a liar. And that shit hurts because you don't think of it like that. You're like, oh, she just did that. That bitch did that for me. No, because that shit takes a lot of somebody to do that. We used to be your friend, bro. That it hurts.
Damn.
But that's good. That's okay. That's whatever. But just know that you did hurt almost every single female in your life. And I just don't want anything, no part to do with it. I'm obviously going to have my opinion because I've been in this for how long? So, I mean, like, it's just whatever. It just hurts really bad. And then you also left Dizzy's house and said that she was obsessed with you. And that is why you left.
Sorry, what?
That's why I
No.
But that is 100% true. I don't know if it's true, but I was told that by them. That's it. That's all. That's all I came here to say.
You were his ride and die too, Caitlin.
I very much was, and I am just tired. I'm very hurt, angry, tired. I am done. Yeah, I'm gonna drop, but I just came up here to say that because I didn't think Pastor would get that message. But yeah.
I just got something quick to say too. They don't feel comfortable speaking about it, yet they speak about it. They don't feel comfortable speaking about the dirty shit they did, but they have no problem coming out and speaking about said dirty shit other people did. That's an issue. So it's all gonna come out, Blue. All of it. All your lies, all your deceit, all your money grabs, everything. It's all gonna come out. That's all I have to say.
Could I intervene just for a quickie? So I'll keep it cute. I got my coffee, Pastor. But I do want to say I was coming up here to say the same thing because hearing Dizzy literally in the same breath, still defend Blue, I was made to believe you left Dizzy's house. And mind you, I didn't know where Blue was staying up until they were at Cole's house. They said, I can't tell you where I'm at. And I'm like, okay. I literally found out when they moved to Cole's, they were staying at Dizzy's that whole time. So I was one of the last people to know they lied about the rehab thing. I got the messages back it up. Also, it's yeah, Dizzy, that is true. What Caitlin said is true. They said they had to leave your house because you were weirdly obsessed with them and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know.
Blue, why did you run, Blue?
You must know some truth.
Oh, hi, Loca. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. No, I just came up here to say, I'm gonna keep it a bean a lot. I haven't been around because I went to a rehab myself, and did what I had to do. At this point,
like, Blue, like, you need to stop. You're always talking like, when someone asks you a direct question, you answer it with a question. Oh, let's talk about how no. You might as well just come out and tell the whole truth at this point. It's like a constant like wheel. And you don't see anything wrong with it. You have lost multiple friends over and over and over. And you still think that you're not the problem. You effed over one of my friend Nicole. She's the sweetest person. And you effed her over. You F over every single person you come into. Like, it's like you're a fire. Everywhere you go, you burn. It's insane. You need serious help, and you need to go to rehab. And then after that, you need to stay in sober living. And then after that, you need a lot of therapy as well. You're about to be 30 years old, bro. Get it together.
Hold up, Loca. I'm gonna say this. You might have fed too much into some of what's going on.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is not true. I'm glad it helped. The story helped you, but a lot of this stuff may not be true. I'm just gonna say.
Oh no, I know.
Means,
Yeah, I've been filled in and watching. I know, from this. Yeah.
And at the
girl,
end,
when they told people they would stop, I got receipts. They never stopped. I was not
trying to be messy, bringing this said allegation of who they stayed with, but I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing it up at this point. Because so many women have come forward and attempted to help Blue on the back end. I feel right now, Blue, that story was to use me, because on the back end, Petty, I did not offer my home, but I offered to let them come to my state where I thought they would be safer in the situation that they were in, staying with this high profile family. I did not offer my house. I never offered any money. I offered resources and said, maybe you need to come out here and get away from that family because it was dangerous, supposedly, allegedly, if that was where they were staying with said high profile family. And so at this point, I feel like I was a target, and it hurts my feelings a little bit because I do care on the back end. I may not, like I said, I don't sit in boxes and go hard for you and look like an idiot, but right now I look like a fucking idiot because I was about to take time. I know, but I was about to take time for you, Blue, and find an LGBTQ friendly town for you here and help you find a roommate and help you find a job out here because you told me you were staying with a high profile gang member's ex-wife. So was it true? I want to know, because even if that said woman was not married to him anymore, there should have been clues that was a real story, that you were living with them.
Okay, so that story not true, because he told me that same story.
Listen, y'all, listen. The moment Blue said he was in contact with the FBI, just like Megan came up here, if you had that information, if somebody's telling you they got contact with the FBI every day, this is Blue. I'm not making this up about nobody else. If they have contact with the FBI, they should be able to tell the FBI what profile, what member or wife they with, and they should not be coming to any one of y'all telling y'all this. They should be telling that FBI agent. He got on the goddamn, listen, I'm getting pissed. He got on the phone with me like I'm an idiot, telling me an FBI agent is contacting him and he got the FBI agent number. What in the goddamn reality? What in the goddamn reality do y'all be believing shit like this? Because he really thought I believe shit like that. Like, the FBI agent calling you?
I will say, I do not want to pile on him. This is a lot of information. People are speaking out, and I truly understand their feelings. I respect their feelings. But at the same time, I do not want to pile on him right now. So there is obviously not saying you are. I'm just saying I'm not coming on to pile. There's obviously some issues with him mentally, and I see the comments, no coddling. I am like a mother type. I did take care of my mom for over 15 years, and she just passed away. So If that makes me a mom, which Petty, I saw the live the other day. I know, don't be a mom. You said don't be a mom. Don't do it, bitch. You told don't do it, bitch.
Hair Junkie, can I say something to you real quick? Just real quick, because I'm at work. And listen, I have so much respect for you, okay? I just don't think it's like, listen, you have to think about how many people they piled onto. Like, now that the heat is on them, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, they did this to other people as well. So it's not fair to say don't pile on them when they've done it to many people.
No, I'm saying I'm not piling on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That I'm saying I'm not going to pile on him.
No,
I
you
feel
said
there's an issue.
not to.
Petty doesn't want us to
I apologize. So let me correct my statement.
Yeah, I think,
but I do feel.
Hair Junkie, I'm not saying you can't come in the box ever again. I think it's a separate conversation. I want to stick to the conning and scamming. I'm so sorry, but you can come back if I come back later today. Please come back and let us know how you feel. Please come.
No,
please
I'm
come
fine.
back.
I'm fine. But like, Blue want to put my name in it this morning. Then let's tell it all and tell the truth. Like, were you using that story? And now I'm being told that Queen of Blessings knew the story. So it's not like you just confided in me. You were telling people this story on the back end.
He told
For
me.
what?
He called me and told me. He called me, and I hadn't talked to Blue. I used to talk to Blue almost every day. Then it stopped, and after all that terrible thing I said about him, we got to where we weren't talking every day. We still talked on the back end some. Then about 2 weeks ago, he called me on Snapchat, and that's what he told me. That's who that told me. And he told me the only person that knew was Queen. That's what he told me. So I
just
told
know
my
at the end of the
husband-
day, I'm gonna hop down. But at the end of the day, Blue, if I catch you on live trying to drag me for caring, then that shows your true character. But like, that was a wild story, and now you're telling me you don't even know if it was true. You were just told it was true. But I'm getting down now, and this is why I don't talk to y'all on the back end.
Take a breather, Queen. Get some water.
Yes, sir.
Be
Yes, sir.
stressed. Turn this app off. Because all I'm about to do is just tell you about a con artist. Please do not listen to me.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get down.
You want to talk to him?
No, I'm okay. It's just crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna call you.
Please do, Blessings. Please do. Y'all have a conversation. Please.
Pastor Petty, thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna drop now.
You're very welcome.
If I could just finish and then I'll drop as well. I also do want to make note that obviously there is something going around because D-Bag wanted to expose shit. It's about the open case. I've been threatened by Blue that they're going to release everything I told them personally. They're going to try to fuck up my case. And I really don't appreciate that. So that just shows what kind of character Blue is. And I have the proof of that. They said, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to expose you. And the only thing I trusted Blue with was stupidly is giving too much detail about my open case I got going on. And I'm tired and I'm done. I'm tired of being threatened like that. And I hate, and Pastor, like you said, don't make friends on this app. You're motherfucking right.
Blue, I'm not giving you a box because when the women came up to address you, you ran like a track star. When the women who could confront you with like actual proof, you ran like a track star. You ran to listen to see what women you could sympathize with later on or say what you could in the box so you could be cuddled and be treated like a 12-year-old. It's a no-go for me. Like, you officially a goddamn con artist and scammer in my book. Just because you talk nice don't mean that just because you talk in an innocent, sweet way and girl, I told you that story in confidence. Hell no, you telling a lot of people goddamn stories in confidence. Hell no. Fuck no. If you want to talk one-on-one and not use that goddamn childhood ass shit with me, we can talk one day. But your ass out here conning. The minute your ass got back over there with OG, Shiamad and shit, your ass trying to figure out who the hell you can pull in. And not the motherfuckers over here. Sorry, y'all ain't MFers. But not the people over here. that follow me and expect me to do the right thing. I ain't always loud with it, but I'm loud today because we have profiled you. Certain age of women, certain demographic. Sun Libra and then Dizzy, I'm gonna let you finish up. Sun Libra, anything?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot. Blue. First of all, let me make clear this is not my account. I had to borrow an account because I do not have an account. I had to borrow an account from a friend in order to be able to get on this app. All right, Blue, I know you're in that comment section listening. I can't see it, but I know how you work. Let me make something really clear to everybody on here. I am the person that he stayed with in Texas before he supposedly went to his parents' house. Call that doxing, call it...
Not Valerie.
Yes. Yeah. No. My name is not Valerie.
Okay.
I got a phone call on a FaceTime. Blue was wandering the streets of Florida. I was asked if he could come stay with me temporarily to try to get some of his shit together because I work in a mental health field. I work with substance abusers. At this point, he had less than a week supposedly clean. Blue came to a shop that I rent to conduct my business, which just happened to be the old sheriff's department. Panicked out of his freaking mind. But keep in mind, I have steel doors. If you've ever been inside of a sheriff's department or a law enforcement office or anything, you know that all the glass is bulletproof. All of the exterior is usually rock or brick. The inside is cinder block, even though it may have sheetrock over it. They do that whenever they interview people or house people or have one-man holding cells or anything like that. It's a security function. Blue stayed at my shop with me. I just got a text. Stayed with me. It was a safe place. Very paranoid, very acting strange, but nonetheless, it was going to be a temporary situation. Put Blue on a cot in the back of the building in one of the rooms so that way he could feel a little more comfortable. Everything would have been fine, but Blue can't keep his mouth shut and he can't stay off the damn internet. He had a couple of conditions. One, do not show my area on the internet. Two, do not mention me in any of your damn conversations. Do not mention my family. With that being the case, yes, my ex-husband is sitting on death row. You don't get on death row in the state of Texas because you're a good person. However, that has nothing to do with me because he also tried to kill me. One of my children was killed 6 years ago trying to do some of his daddy's dirty work. I live with that every fucking day. And Blue, I'm going to tell you something. You won't be in danger. Nobody will come after you. But I will tell you this. Keep your mouth shut. Keep my family and our grief and what we live with every day out of your mouth, or I will whip your ass the way your mother should have. I am done playing with you. There is a reason that you were never left unsupervised in my shop, because anytime you were in my shop, including whenever I went to the prison to educate people on how to try to live in a world after the release, and I am so sorry I'm screaming, but y'all have no idea the rage in me. The reason that you were left in that shop is because I could see every fucking move you made until I checked my phone in with security at that prison. You were left for an hour. Do you think I'm so goddamn stupid that I do not see everything you freaking do on the security system that I fucking pay for? Did I listen to your phone conversations? Absolutely not. Because that is an invasion of privacy. But whenever you go into a public building where someone owns a business and you are left there with the doors locked by yourself after hours, do you think I'm so stupid that my security's not on? What you will not do is you will absolutely not discuss the people that my ex-husband harmed. They have families walking around in this world dealing with their grief every fucking day. You will not discuss me and what I went through and the months in the hospital and the continued years of mental health treatment and what I do for the community in order to help some other mother from being a victim. What you will not do is discuss the murder of my child. And just so we're clear, yes, I carry a pew-pew with me everywhere I go, except for into that prison. And I am legally allowed to do so in the state in which I live. I tried to get you help. I tried to do everything that I could do for you without pushing it on you. But what you will not do is get on the damn phone and have your back end conversations and tell bits and pieces of it. You want me to tell my story? I do that every day in order to help other people. You come to me and ask me to tell my story, but what you will not do is sit there and run your cocksucker all over fucking town talking about bits and pieces of what you think you know. If I were you, I would seriously, if you did not get off of that train going to your daddy's and spending the holidays with your family, I would suggest you do so. What I did tell you, whenever you supposedly got a phone call that morning that I was sick as a fucking dog, and you decided that you were going to walk away from a job that I got you with people that could help you, and you shit down their neck too, and left your fucking uniform for me to take care of and me to deal with, what I suggest you do, and this is just a suggestion, I suggest you get right within yourself. You get the help that we discussed. And I told you, if you indeed have a court date coming up, I suggest you get back to the city where you have that court date and not rely on Zoom and the goddamn internet, and you look those people in their face like the man you're supposed to be, and you state your case out of your mouth directly to a judge. You said that you think that would be a good idea, and I said I think that would be a great idea. But what did you do instead? You ran somewhere else, talking about how you were scared of me and my family. No, you don't physically need to be scared of us, but I guarantee you we left our mark in your mind for the rest of your life. And that's on you. Because the very people you shit on are the very people that could have fucking protected you from damn near anything going on in this state and probably half the freaking country. But you shit down our neck. But what you will not is use.
That wasn't me, Libra. That somebody in here did that. You more than welcome to come back. You're more than welcome to come back, some Libra. It gave me something that popped up on the screen. Just have to be careful with the language. Obviously, somebody in here. I ain't trying to stop you from talking.
We can play this game all day long. I got nothing but time today. And I know why. I got a warning because of what I said. I said the poop word and they didn't like it. But what you will not do is you will not use the stories of tragedy and trauma for your own benefit. No one, and I mean no one, gets to do that. I don't even do that. And it was my story. You started packing your stuff that morning that I was sick as hell. and deciding that you were going to leave. And that's fine. That's your choice. Nobody held you anywhere that you don't want to be. I didn't ask you to come here. So why the hell would I want you to stay here? But there was a reason that you slept on a cot in a room supervised. There was a reason for that. And the reason is because you con, you scam, you manipulate. And let's be real. I dealt with cancer for 18 months and I have lived with MS for 13 years. And I have medication in here and we're less than a week. Matter of fact, you turned a week off of substances while you were here. And keep in mind, you were here less than a week. This was a temporary stop for you to get your poop in a group. Do I hate you? Absolutely not, Blue. Do I pity you? Absolutely, I do, Blue. But you know why I pity you? Because we had in-depth conversations about mental health. We had in-depth conversations about substance abuse. We had in-depth conversations about how you can rise above anything, and I am living proof of it. And you decide to turn yourself into a victim. I'm the one that sat there that night. Just so you'll know, Hair Junkie, because I know you're in this chat, I am the one, whenever there was a woman of color and another woman trying to tell their story about something going on, I'm the one that I told Blue, please ask them if I can say something. And even though I did not, Blue was the one on live, I'm the one that said women of color have been talked over and spoken for years. Please, let's create a safe space and everybody shut your mouth and let this woman speak for herself and everyone support her in raising her voice to tell her story. Because that's what women do. We support other women. Blue, you want to be in this girl group? Shut your mouth and support other women and allow them a space to speak for themselves. Because for years, and we won't go into detail. If anyone would like to contact me on the back end, absolutely, I will help you women. I will help you to the ends of the earth. But what you will not do is to sit back and share the story of my family. That's my job. You will not tell the woman in the box above me how she is supposed to feel in the circumstances that you created in her home. You will not silence Hair Junkie whenever he tries to tell his story, and you damn sure won't speak over and speak for a woman of color in my presence. With that being said, I'm going to drop. I appreciate the gifts. You guys did not have to do that. And just so you know, those gifts will be re-gifted to women of color and women of domestic violence survivors and women who have lost their children on this app while they're trying to speak. I appreciate your time, Petty. And again, this is not my account. I will be turning it back over to the owner.
Yes, ma'am. I fully understand. You're very welcome. And thank you.
And again, you
yes,
won't
ma'am.
do this, Blue. You will shut your mouth and open up your ears. And I've told you over and over, whenever the same victim mentality happens over and over and over and over, you have to stop and analyze, am I a victim or am I a volunteer in my own shit show? And if you're a volunteer, then you're performing for free. And with that, that's all I have. Much love and mad respect to everyone. That is the truth. And I dare anyone to say it's not. Much blessings to you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Dizzy, is there anything you want to finish up with?
My heart and everything goes out to everybody who's been affected by Blue, who thought they were doing the right thing and helping somebody, but it's been a joke. It's been a huge fucking joke. And like I was telling my family yesterday, I feel like an idiot. I thought I was helping somebody out, do something, help them, create a new life and stuff, but we all got played in the end. And you feel rotten. because for one, I was never ever obsessed with him because he is like, they are like my daughter's age. I even brought my new boyfriend around Blue. And that was a total lie. So everybody that's been affected, everybody that's been hurt by Blue, my heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry that we all tried to so kind of help somebody who thought, was a friend. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you, Dizzy, for coming up this morning. I really wasn't expected, but I appreciate it, and thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Pastor Petty.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm finna end this live and come back. I only want the core group of people that follow me to come back. I'm finna end this so y'all can get cussed out. Okay, everybody else don't have to. Go, y'all go look at that Netflix series, the Swindler. It's a certain demographic of woman. It is a certain demographic, been profiled. Y'all out here playing. Listen, learn your lesson from this. Learn your lesson from this. It is okay to have associates. If I didn't have associates, now one of y'all wouldn't be getting in the box. These boxes would not be open. I'd be over here rambling like the guy in the corner. We associates, okay? We associates. I only could trust you as far as I could throw you. And I can't throw y'all. We associates. I don't know what you're doing out here. I don't know who you're listening to. So I can only trust so much about what you're doing. So we associates. So I can only trust so much about what you're doing. So we associates. Listen to me. I listen. We can make, since Fry said it, okay? My thing is, I don't want anybody hurt, okay? I don't want y'all hurt behind something that your friends, okay? My thing is, I don't want anybody hurt, okay? I don't want y'all hurt behind something that your friend does, be it conning, okay? Be it conning, okay? I bet. All right, give it a couple of seconds. All right, we're good, right? We good, right? No, it's me. It's me. It's good, right? Okay. Listen, I'm not telling you can't have no friends on this app. But listen, common sense, all of you. Common sense. Please have common sense and discretion with anything you're being told on here on the back end. Boy, I'm telling you, some folks got to bring me something. The minute I would have heard that goddamn, some of y'all got some damn heart. The minute I would have heard about that whole smuggling thing and safe house, and I would have rolled my eyes so hard. So I would have rolled my eyes so hard because I would have put everything that's been told out in the open. As soon as it was told to me on the back end, I would have rolled my eyes. Because I would have been like, didn't he say he got the FBI? I would have like, you don't say you got contact with the FBI. Like, what? No, would have been no feelings involved. I was like, excuse me? And that's how I rolled my eyes in case you looking, Blue, in front of the window when you said, yeah, the FBI be contacting me. And I got a PO. What the hell? What in the hell of lies? You got a protective order and the FBI contacted you? Well, shit, these magnets ain't connecting. Ain't your FBI friend supposed to help you with Valerie? Ain't your friend who be on the phone, your FBI agent, supposed to be helping you? Okay, full of shit. Full of shit. Does somebody tell me some shit on the phone? I'm like, yeah, you full of it. You full of it.
I'm calm and collected now. But I do want to answer your questions on some of that because I'm not dumb. I'm not a dumb person at all. The difference is that you know, I question my baby when she comes with some wild stories because that's my baby and there's no hint of danger questioning her. Okay, the thing, I'm not saying that Blue has ever hinted at threatening me for questioning. However, I have witnessed other people come forward and say that they are now obtaining threats because they've questioned or they've stood up to them. And so when I hear these, you know, these crazy stories on the back end, all I can do is sit and listen and absorb it as is. Because if I would have questioned it, then guess what? I would have been a hot topic of conversation on possibly on their platform, or threats coming my way because I don't question. I questioned them. Do you understand? So there's a difference between questioning our babies where we know we're safe to do that because our children aren't going to go off and try to dox you or, you know, hunt down your information or send threats on fake accounts. I'm not saying that Blue would have, but I've seen it happen to others who have stood up to Blue. And so that is why I just let it go in one ear and absorb what they were saying. And at that point, unfortunately I missed the lady in the box from Texas. Okay, but when you're telling me that you're in a neighborhood full of celebrities, that's where you're staying, and then drop this crazy bomb on me that said person is a part of some elite family that's dangerous, and now you're scared and you want to get out. I mean, the only thing I can do is take it at face value and just be like, okay, well then what's your next steps? Where do you want to be? Where, you know, I'm just helpful like that. I'm not saying that I fully believed it, but at the same time, like I can only take it at face value. And I feel, and that's why I was hurt, is that it sounds crazy. It definitely does sound crazy, but it sounds even crazier now that all these women have come forward on the back end, which I had no clue about. I knew about Cole, but I didn't know about Dizzy. Okay, I didn't know that there was multiple people, women from this platform taking them in. So I only got half the story, partials of stories, pieces that scared me for anybody. I would care about anybody in the comments that may have, you know, reach out and say, I might be in intimate danger. What do I do? How do I get out? So yes, I do feel bamboozled a little bit. I do feel like I'm an idiot sometimes, even though I know better. But at the same time, I was protecting my own family and my daughter and not questioning it because I don't want to be the target. I don't want to be a target. So yes, I feel a little bit like my heart was, you know, used on the back end for sympathy. And again, at the end of the day, for you to bring me into this conversation this morning and made it look like I knew you were lying about rehab when it was actively happening was crazy to me. That is why you got called out by me. It's because don't you lie and don't you make it look like I was a part of this scheme, because I was not. I thought you were in rehab or in a hospital for mental issues when it was announced on this platform. I did not know about anything that was a lie until about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. But at that point, it was already out, and you had already admitted on your platform that it was a lie. So what? Like, don't twist it to fit your narrative and drop. I'm so tired of don't name drop me. Like I'm gonna sit here and back that up because that's not true. But if you're gonna say that this woman, and I don't care, I'm never gonna pick at this woman or ask her anything. If she's dealing with something that's you know crazy, then so be it. But like to pin her as some dangerous person, what you know, that's crazy. Yes, sir.
So the masses had already knew when I put out this Dizzy news about not him, because it was news to me and for us when I put it out yesterday. But are you saying everybody else had already knew? The people that were in the room. So I understand it's different. He got a certain group of people that are following, and they heard him say it. But for me, it was the first time when Dizzy came forward that I even knew that it was fake.
Yeah, that was the first time for me that this was turning into like, there's more than meets the eye for me. I was not that deep into the personal stuff as much as they tried to portray me to be. So a lot of this was new. All these women coming forward was new to me, except for the Cole situation.
Can I just say something? So, both Smash and Miz will tell you that I have questioned Blue for a minute, and I'm gonna give you a brief story why. I was always very nice to Blue, like in the comments and lives. And one day, 4 months ago, out of the blue, I get like three message DMs from him on my back end, and says, "I know." He says, "Be ready. 9 o'clock tonight. I'm doing awareness live on you. You're talking mad shit on me." I said, "Okay, Blue, I'll be there." Because I know I've never spoken about Blue to anybody. In fact, the first time I ever even talked to anybody outside of this app on this side of TikTok was because of the whole OG money. So I knew I had done nothing wrong. And so I go to the live and I say, "Hey, Blue," like in the comments. He doesn't say hi. But let me tell you, the live was not about me. My name was never mentioned. And I even put in the comments, "Blue, I thought this was about me." And he muted me. So I'm just gonna say, for me, call Blue's bluff out and you're gonna get the real Blue. I called him out. Like, I called his bluff. Because I knew I didn't do anything. And I just feel sorry and I feel bad for people who think that they have to lie for a random stranger on the internet and let somebody like that have any kind of power over you. When
Amen.
when Smashley told me, he said he was going to the FBI the other day, I laughed and I said, "Smashley, I know you do not believe that. The FBI is not going to get involved with someone by the name of Blue. There's been no smurder. There's been no, I mean, there's been some money laundering, but it's not a large amount. No white collar crime that is a federal offense. Some of these people, come on, y'all, you got to do better. Don't let these people on the internet take advantage of your emotions, because they will do it and run with it.
I am curious though too, Petty, about this whole FBI agent. The reason why I made it believable in my head that I let it go and didn't question is because remember when you went live and you said if there was any information, reach out to TikTok FBI in an email with the information. Did we ever get confirmation from TikTok FBI that that was false? Because she seemed to have been a part of this FBI contact.
No. So there's two
Or
things going on.
was she just taking Blue's word
Yeah.
that there was an agent and so she was trying to help obtain evidence? Okay.
Just getting stuff to send to IC3, and when IC3 take it up, them folks ain't really reaching out to you like that at the FBI. They doing their thing, doing their own research. They take the reports in, but they ain't gonna
Yeah.
be calling you directly every damn day, every other day, telling you what they doing
Right.
and what they about. Yeah, no. She thought she was helping. That's all I can say.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm
That's what I
not
just
one
wanted to confirm.
to I'm not one to blow someone's friendship up in their face or even try to be like, nah, don't you do that. Until the final nail is in the coffin, I have turned into one of my parents. Until the final nail in the coffin, I'm gonna let you run rampant. I know y'all don't have somebody in your life that lets you run rampant, and then they be like, "Look, I told you so." Like, here it is.
Right.
I'm him.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
just glad. I'm just glad that this is all coming out, because there are people on this app that have stood hard for him, and I've seen them get hurt, and I just don't think it's right. And I'm glad that the people have opened their eyes, and I feel sorry for the ones who are still manipulated by his lies and his deceitfulness. Unfortunately, Queen, for you, you got your feelings hurt, and I think that's horrible because you are, a very demure, caring woman, and people like that shouldn't. I mean, they take advantage of a lot of people, but for him to take advantage of you, especially, or they. And look, can I address this real quick? Because can anybody confirm this for me? Because like Petty said yesterday, I'm sorry if having to stumble over the words, but I heard that he only went to the they them when he was trying to get under douchebag nerves. So can someone confirm that for me? Is
Yes,
that true or
yes.
false?
It's you can go back and look at recordings. It wasn't being used before.
Okay, well then
there
I
is
would
recorded
wish
proof of that.
people would quit trying to correct people in the comments if we actually accidentally say him when and they want us to say they them because
Blue, but I got to help you out because he did that, and it's now in history, and because other people have come up and said what happened with their children, we have to, as much as we can, to the other viewers, be respectful to them
no
because of what. Yeah,
I have a lesbian daughter. Her
yeah.
girlfriend goes by they them. I know the community, but and sometimes I'm just going to say this: when you are trying to gather your thoughts and things have irritated you, you don't always remember the pronouns, right? And I don't do it disrespectfully, and I don't think anybody else does it disrespectfully. But I just want to know. Yeah, I heard he was bi as well. I just wanted to know if what I heard was the truth about the whole G. That's why he went that way. That's all.
It is very true. Sympathetic. Used it for gangs of sympathetic to use against people. Very true.
Another way of manipulation.
Yes,
Yes, okay.
absolutely correct.
Okay.
Donna, do you want to say something?
I didn't want to interrupt. Sorry. I was going to come up here and say about, like, if somebody's asking you to lie for them, y'all, just don't lie for anybody. That is your reputation. That is your soul.
Donna, let me just go ahead. These folks don't listen. These folks, let me just go ahead. They will not take anything we tell them to do. They actually do the opposite. All right.
Well, and then if you were smuggled or muggled by I'm trying, y'all, that they, them, or anybody out there, don't be too hard on yourself because you did the right thing for caring. But don't give money, give resources. But I just know it hurts y'all so bad because I once did it and learned my lesson. But you can't stop being who you are and caring about humans.
Yeah, well, luckily I was never one to send money or put my home up for that. I would never. But like at the end of the day, I know that sometimes my weakness is my heart, just caring about humanity. And, this is why I stick, I mean, I just listened, but still at the end of the day, when you're telling me your life is possibly on the line, like, of course I'm a mother. I go into like panic mode and like, what can we do to get you out of it? And I unfortunately, I feel like I fell for it.
But the shame's on them, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember.
And I'm never afraid of somebody to try to drag me through the mud on the internet because I know what I've done and what I haven't done. And there's only two people in this world that I fear of judgment, and that is my son and my daughter. Anybody else?
Yeah.
They can kick rocks or kiss my grits.
Well, just my personal opinion. Don't lie for anybody.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Thanks for letting me come up and just clarify why there's a difference on questioning my child is easier than an adult on the internet. It's just because it's just dangerous. It's so dangerous to even go that route. I've watched so many people get doxxed.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Queen, I'm one of them. But I don't care.
I know.
Even if you would have came in the box, it was still like what Queen said.
I have a question about
me,
doxing. Like if you've already been doxed once, no, it's a vague question. If you've already been doxed once, if other people keep saying it, is it doxing every time still? because it's a different live. Maybe is that what? Because once you've been doxxed, how do you keep getting redoxed? Like, is that a thing?
It depends on what you're saying doxed is. Are you saying just, are you putting out their address? Or are you just putting up a picture of their house? Are you putting up a photo? Or are you just putting up a picture of their face? And it's so vague. It's loose. It's
Okay.
used.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down. That was a question I really did have.
But Queen, I definitely get where you're coming from. But that's why I said I take the heat. You're very welcome. But that's why I said I take the heat.
Yeah.
Because I do that. I question everything, and you come out your mouth saying some left field, like the FBI on the phone with you. You getting this? You are side-eyed from the rest, because if you know how law enforcement work,
Yeah.
you ain't got the FBI in your back pocket. The real FBI, not these folks named on here, the FBI. If you come out your mouth talking about you got a protective order on somebody, and that person is speaking day after day after day, and ain't nothing happened to them, yeah, I'm side-eyeing you.
Yeah.
Side-eye the hell at you. To all the facts come together, but when you tell me you been where he's told y'all he been, I would have.
Right.
You
But
go
like,
you
at
go
the end
across
of
the border?
right, I know. At the end of the day, the last thing I'm going to say before I drop right now is respectfully, Blue, I know that you supposedly allegedly just deleted your account, but I know you have sneakies. And I would appreciate if you would stop messaging me on IG with other proof of other people's behaviors. I don't want to have anything to do with it. If you can't address what I had anything to say, then we don't need to have any more discussions. So
They try to use you. You better block them.
I'm getting
That's their
screenshots
business.
right now, and I'm like, why?
That's their business. If they business come out, that's between me and that person, whoever that is. That ain't nobody business at all. His business wasn't my business until it came out and the folks wanted to speak. I've been like this with him. Them. They added up. I've been like this.
Yeah, I just don't want
Just
to
because
be.
I don't say nothing.
I don't
Yeah, just
understand what
'cause
the screenshots is going to get you anywhere with me and my situation on what just happened between them and I. But like, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, if you have your truth, then reactivate your account and show these receipts yourself, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them.
That's deflection. He trying to get the heat off him. Him and OG, he is OG's pawn. I still believe you're supposed to be pulling folks from different lives, bringing them to the bottom of the pyramid. You know the second tiers, the people that know these folks that came from where they pulled them from. You get to the top tier, and then they start moving money around. He is a pawn I know you guys can put this together the way it's put together in my head. He is one of many pieces that goes to different lives, becomes your friends. Even yesterday when I'm connecting dots, I'm like, oh, it's a lot of these little pawns getting their own money, but bringing these folks who are just blind to the fact that they being used to OG. She gets a cut, it gets divvied out, but they have no idea when they on the back end having calls with their creator what's really going on. They think they're helping. It's bigger than I could probably. Somebody gonna bust it open. I hope it becomes a news article, but it's bigger than the single people that do it by themselves. He is a pond. He pulls little fish. You know the big goldfish that's in the pond. He's one of the big ones, the big kois. He's a koi, but there's an even bigger koi, and then there's all these other little small goldfish. The little bright ones is the one they get.
Right.
I'm telling you, just do what you want to do, but be careful.
Well, I definitely don't want to be a part of these receipts, but I'll hop down now.
Wait 1 second. Just so that you know, like all the stuff they're saying about, I'm on the phone with the FBI, I'm in this big scheme of things with everything, is all stuff that the D word has said to him. So he's playing off of his playbook, everything that the D word manipulated him with. Now he's playing the D word, being the D word, and trying to manipulate everybody else the same way he did. So every single thing, I'm sorry, they, everybody please, they. Everything they are doing right now is step by step what the D word has done to him, if you
Right.
think about it. So I would not take any validity in anything they are saying because they are trying to be the D word.
Right. Well, I'm done with it. I'm just gonna remove myself on the. I don't want to be a part of it. If you have receipts you want to prove, then use your own platform. Stop trying to convince me, because clearly you don't want to. You don't want to address what happened earlier today. You just want to keep moving forward with dragging people, and I don't want to be a part of it. So,
And unfortunately, you opened up your heart to him, and
I know.
they
I know.
have taken everything that you've given them and manipulated it into a piece of a weapon to use against you.
Yeah.
So please don't take any validity in any of this. You're an amazing, beautiful person, and your heart should never be used as a weapon against you. Please keep
Right.
smiling and do not let them bring you down in any way, because you're a ray of light that nobody should snuff out.
I know.
Please
Thank
remember
you.
that.
I
You are
will.
amazing. You have always been what I call a zero platform, that you talk about everything. You never, ever take the left or the right. You are a zero platform. You talk about everything. You hug everybody. You speak the truth for everybody. Please do not let this manipulation bring you down. Please.
I will. I will. Just gonna go do some shopping with my granny today. So
There you go.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off here and keep moving forward. But I just wanted to clarify with y'all that since name dropping wanted to come and manipulation perspective, I did not want y'all to think that I would have personally allowed the lie of rehab or hospitals go actively. I literally was with you guys and believed the same thing at the same time.
You
So
would never tell a lie. I
No.
cannot believe that anybody from any perspective could believe that a lie would come out of you without having the validity of research.
yeah.
So
All
please
right.
know we know you better.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'm gonna
All
hop
right, I'm
down.
dropping down. Love you guys. Happy day after Thanksgiving.
Happy day after Thanksgiving. Hey, the live will be on YouTube. Do what you want with it. Realistically, I state this message again. Don't bring your scamming con artist friend that you don't know is a scammer and a con artist and with a group of scammers. Stop bringing them folks over here. Stop bringing your folks over here, bro. Because once somebody bring the thing about me, yeah, I'm the person. I am the person Queen talk about that she, not that she talk about that nobody wants to be. We about to vote. We about to vote. We about to vote. I'm the person. Yeah. If it don't smell right, I'm asking who tooted. I'm asking who made that smell. And everybody gonna laugh, but I'm actually gonna say who did that. Who did that? Who stunk up the place? Who stunk up the place? And you know y'all be laughing like, oh, and then I get in trouble. Of course, the teacher get me and say everybody passed gas, but was it you though? And it really be the teacher? That's why I got in trouble. She really did it. She did got me in the corner because something she did up there looking at me mad because everybody knows she smelt it and dealt it. Now look, they're gonna be mad at me, but they probably should have stopped yesterday. Mustard for real on the beat. but they probably should have stopped yesterday. These dots is connecting, and yeah. All right, so we about to have a vote. Raise your hand. Raise your hand now. Put your little hand emoji up. If you like, even if you not a day one, and you can say, "Bam, I wish I'd been following." Even if you're a person that unfollowed me and was like, "Damn, he was telling the truth." Even if you want to be a day one and like, damn, I've been here since the beginning. But all the day ones, all the people that want to be day ones, all the people that block me, raise your hand if you want this vote. Are we exiling forever vote? Exiling forever ever vote. Shit, boy, I hate having these kind of votes. Shit. But I'm not like that bad of a dad. I'm not like a mean dad like that. Like, y'all want to do this? It must like get some pain. Y'all feelings really hurt. Shit. All right, let me do it. We ain't finna do that long vote. We doing quick polls. Where is it? Smile if, cry if it's gone forever. Smile if they could come back and speak their piece. Cry if it's gone forever. Cry if it's gone forever. Smile if you want them to come back and speak again. Forever. It's only 9 of y'all on that side. Shit. It is what it is. Shit. It's only, shit, y'all outmatched, boy. Y'all gonna have to find somewhere where y'all can hear his voice. Y'all gonna have to go somewhere where y'all can hear him speak. Cause it ain't gonna be over here. It ain't gonna be over here. Damn. Yeah, it ain't gonna be over here. Yeah, I'm good on that myself though, really. I really don't want to deal with that. Like, just speaking, done live with all these women, telling folks women's story matching up on the back end about the story being told to them the same way. Yeah, I'm good. I started on here calling on scammers, and I didn't care. I took the heat. It is what it is. That's some scam ass shit, though. I'm gonna say that right to your face. And I ain't even got to put them on the list. That's some scamming ass shit. Yeah, we do. That's some real scamming ass shit. Like, yeah, he got his own. You right. Yeah. You're right. He got his own. With that, I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. It's going to be official. We ain't doing that no more. Yeah, we ain't doing that no more. All right. Oh, no, it's going to be new mods. Of course, we're going to do new mods. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But we ain't doing that no more. Like, we done did. This church, this news station has gone through a lot to make sure, to let you know we don't do nothing on the back end. You can't pay. We not bought. You can't buy us or our support. All right? We not a paid for. Can't buy our support. Cannot. We'll get there. I have to speak to the council about who could be the next mod. Really have to speak to the hot council. Really would. And I need at least, I would need at least for you to even be contingent in the hot council's appraisal for a mod. You would need at least 10 of the 20 hot council's votes to get there. Okay? Oh, that might, I mean, that's highly a possibility for you. You probably only need like 3 for you. I know, Golden. All right, I'm gone. Enjoy y'all day. I gotta work out. Bye. I wasn't even trying to do this shit this morning. Bye. Bye. Somebody say bye. Say bye. Say bye.